Blue Lives Matter is a hoax. It is a hoax, and it's something that people are hiding behind to hide their racist ideals.
Sunshine, oh you fine, like you got angels in your bloodline. I just wanna see you shine, just give me a sign. I'm trying to get in time with your waistline. If I let you fuck, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just being honest.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. As promised, this video is going to be about Blue Lives Matter and Black Lives Matter and why you can't support both. Now, everyone is saying, hey, why can't I hashtag both? I support black people and I support the police. I shouldn't have to pick between the two. I think they're good black people. I think they're good police. You know what? I agree with you. I agree with you, except by the fact that you shouldn't have to pick between the two. Because you actually do have to pick between the two. You understand? You understand? Here, let me break it down to you. So, not picking between the two is like all those people who sat there and said that Brock Turner, when he raped that unconscious girl behind the dumpster, you remember that? When they raped that unconscious girl, that's like that newspaper that was like, he's a swimmer, he's a straight A student. Like, that's great. There's a lot of good things about Brock Turner, but he also raped an unconscious girl. You see? You see why you can't be both? Because it's like, are you gonna sit there and be like, yeah, I understand you were raped, but this guy has straight A's? No, it don't make sense. You can't say that. It sounds stupid, right? So that's how you sound when you say Blue Lives Matter and then you're like Black Lives Matter. Also, the Black Lives Matter hashtag started first, and it had two hashtags, Black Lives Matter, right? All one word, but you know, three separate words put together. And then it had another hashtag, BLM. In order to combat the hashtag BLM, which was completely devoted to Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter was created. Do you wonder why it's not PLM, Police Lives Matter? Because that's the name of the job, right? The name of the job is not blue. So why is it Blue Lives Matter? Because blue starts with B. So now when you go on the BLM hashtag, you now see Blue Lives Matter posts. It was created, the whole hashtag was created as a way to shut black people up. So how can you sit there and hashtag it alongside Black Lives Matter and think you're doing something? Only thing you're doing is looking confused. I promise. I promise. You can't sit there and say, yeah, that's like supporting black people and supporting the KKK. It doesn't make any damn sense. It don't. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's like, what was the plan here? And people are doing it like, but I can support the police. You can absolutely support the police. I agree with you 100%. I have friends that are NYPD. I have friends that are NYPD that are completely Black Lives Matter. I haven't seen a Blue Lives Matter post because it doesn't make sense. Blue Lives Matter is a hoax. It is a hoax, and it's something that people are hiding behind to hide their racist ideals. And you thinking it's just about Police Lives Matter, you're dumb. But it's okay. It's okay. Because now you heard me say it. So you're not dumb no more. If you leave this video and you continue to say that dumbness, you're still dumb. And that's your fault. Because I already told you about it. So how about you get educated? You know what? How about you educate somebody? How about you share the video to somebody that says Blue Lives Matter, and they get to see that they look dumb when they say Blue Lives Matter? Because this whole hashtag was created in order to combat and silence the voices of black people that were speaking out about the injustices that they face in their everyday lives. And they created another BLM hashtag that basically is like, shut up, the police are great. Do you understand now? Comment below. Do you understand now why you can't say both of them? Why it's pick a side, pick a side? Do you understand why? Do you get it? Like, you can support police and say, you know what? Every time, how about instead of supporting police and saying, police are so great, blah, 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 how about you share things where police are treating people with color, with dignity? How about you share that video with police playing with a little black boy in the park? How about you share that video? How about you share that video where police and protesters are hugging on the front lines? How about you share that video before you put up a Blue Lives Matter hashtag? Because that's what you're doing. That's all you're doing when you put up that Blue Lives Matter hashtag. All you're doing is saying shut the hell up about Black Lives Matter. That's all you're doing, and you can't say shut the hell up and talk. That don't work. That don't work. So if you want to support the police and you say whatever, how about you promote the fact that police need positive relationships with the communities that they are policing? Where that damn hashtag? Hashtag positive police relationships. Hashtag PPR. Do that instead. Do that instead. Instead of saying blue lives matter. We know nobody ever said police lives don't matter. Nobody ever said, hey, when I'm getting shot and I know bullets are raining, I'm not going to call the police and thank you for putting your life in it. Nobody ever said that. Nobody. Who sat there and said, oh, nah, the police, their lives don't matter. When I get shot, the police, like, everybody in the whole world thinks police lives matter. Everybody. Except criminals. And guess what? The regular people that are not criminals are like, thank God the police are here to deal with these damn criminals. But the regular people also who are like, thank God the police are here to deal with these criminals, they get real confused when they call the police and they treat it like a criminal. You're like, wait a second, but I called you. Why am I arrested? I have friends. So I have a software engineer friend who called the police on somebody that was trespassing on his property and ended up getting arrested. How? Before you say anything, no, there was no drugs in the house. No, he's not on drugs. No, he didn't have a weapon. No. But it was because the person came in, the police pulled up when he's like telling the person get out. They're screaming. They both end up in handcuffs. And it's like, but I called you. Whereas other places, other people sit there and see a black person in their neighborhood pull out a gun, follow them against dispatch instructions, follow them, shoot them, they're good. Not even in handcuffs. Nothing. They're good. Justified. Not on your property, in your neighborhood. But my friend, when he had somebody on his property, it was a problem. This is the issue. This is the issue. And when you say blue lives matter, you silence that issue. When you sit there and say, hey, I never experienced it, duh, you're not black. Why do you think you need to experience it if you're... Police brutality against blacks. Against blacks. Against what? Blacks. And you and your white self is like, well, I never experienced... Yeah, I know. Because you're not black. Y'all don't, when, to quote Hannah Montana, do you hear yourself when you talk, or is it just like a ringing in your ear? Because what the hell? I never experienced it. Oh, I never, my black friend. Okay. If your black friend got some sort of pass, it's probably because they was driving around with your white ass. What you mean? Because I bet you if you put me in that car, we both on the floor like this. So it's like, and no, I'm not saying that every experience. I've had experiences with the police that were positive, and I had experience with the police that were negative as hell. I had experience with the police where I'm going to make, you know what, that's going to be my Thursday video. I just thought of it. I had experience with the police where I did something wrong and it went smooth as hell. Smooth. Then I had experiences with the police where I did nothing wrong and it's shady as hell. Like, what the hell? And I feel like I'm being belittled or berated. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, what are you really talking about right now? So let me know if you have any experience with the police. I'm going to do a quick story time for you guys, telling you guys my experiences with the police. And thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye.